Hello, my name is Cassandra Farrell, and I am the Senior Map Archivist at the Library of Virginia. And today I'm in the library's exhibition gallery where Mapping the Commonwealth 1816 to 1826 is currently on display until June 7th, 2025. And today I thought I would just focus on the equipment that surveyors used while they were surveying Virginia's counties. Important tools of the surveyor's trade in the 19th century. We have a tripod, we have a compass in its case, and we actually have some chains on display. So as you can imagine, the surveyors are traipsing around the Commonwealth countryside, going through cornfields, walking along the banks of rivers, going through someone's property, which they had the permission of the state to do. They're surveying. And so as they are doing this, they're using a plane table, which we have an example of in this illustration right here, with chains. And of course, we have an example of cherubims laying out the chains in our nice illustration. But the chains were very important, as were the chainmen who carried them. In fact, the accuracy of a survey was really dependent upon how accurate the chainman was in laying out the chain. And the chains would be laid out at a right angle on the right side, and from there the surveyor would then begin to survey using the plane table. And of course the plane table would be set up upon the tripod, and oftentimes surveyors would use a sextant, which was an instrument that helps to measure distances. And we know in correspondence that Wood became frustrated with the sextant and really thought that he needed to use a theodolite instead. Theodolites are instruments that help to measure angles, and so they help to make the survey more accurate. The tripod was also used by surveyors to mount their telescopes as well. As they were surveying the Commonwealth, they were required to identify or determine the degrees for specific locations like county courthouses. And so in order to determine the longitude and the latitude, you'd have to observe the meridian of the sun. And then you would also need to look at the rings of Jupiter as it traverses across the sky. And oftentimes this work was done in the winter because there was no foliage, and it was just easier to see what was going on in the night sky during the winter months. The principal engineers for the mapping project were John Wood and Herman Boyer. They were not the only surveyors. They were not the lone surveyors working on the project. Throughout Virginia, surveyors were hired to map each county. As they surveyed Virginia, we know from Wood's correspondence with the governors that they had others working with them. They had chainmen, they had servants, which in 19th century Virginia was most likely enslaved individuals. They had boat captains. They also had to hire a carriage. It's not just the surveyors who were engaged in this project. It's a lot of Virginians from a lot of different sections in Virginia society. Mapping the Commonwealth will be on display at the Library of Virginia through June 7th, 2025. For more information, please visit our website. Thank you.